What really distinguished Command & Conquer from a lot of other games at the time was the use of the CD-ROM. CD-ROMs had just come out recently. They were single speed, and they were thought of as a big storage device where you could load a lot of stuff, but the speed of a CD is really, really slow. So there were only a few games that could figure out how to use this in a way that was effective, and we used it so much that it ended up shipping the game with 2 CDs. That changed everything about how we thought about Command & Conquer. We went from 1 megabyte floppy to 700 megabyte CDs. So we had 2 700 megabyte CDs to store stuff on. We actually consumed all of it virtually because we decided with Command & Conquer we were going to do full screen video and audio. And this was quite a challenge at the time. When you see Kane was not just the star villain of the series, he was actually our director and our producer for all of our video shoots. So we had this great talent in Joe.
Why not bleed?
Well, Tiberian Sun, we really wanted to step up our game. We wanted A-list, AA, AAA. So Michael Biehn and James Earl Jones, I mean, these are top-notch actors at the heyday of their careers.
Let's kick some ass.
So our compression technology for all the video that we did for the games, for cutscenes and such, had to be such that it would be able to be playable from a single-speed CD-ROM. There were no third-party codecs, even by the time Tiberian Sun, that could do that. So we had to create all of the video compression technology ourselves. We enlisted the aid of some people from a university, I think it was University of Washington, that worked on a thing called a vector quantization. We would take the video and slice it up into little blocks, and the individual blocks would be quantized into a single scalar value, and they would be put into a multidimensional cloud and reduced down to the one set of blocks that could represent the most number of other blocks reasonably well. And so for Tiberian Sun, we were able to get a much higher quality visual with our technology than was available for the same kind of data rates as other things. There were certainly better codecs as far as like the total quality, but nothing that could run at the same speeds that ours did. So CD-ROM ended up being both a huge benefit because we could do these great sequences, and also an incredible torturous pain as a thing to use, because there were this massive amount of data for the time and this little tiny straw that you had to sip everything through. So I guess the second big bucket I mentioned, CD, was one of them.